Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to a new episode of Writing Wednesdays. So here we have a brand new question. Let's get started. Some people believe that teaching children at home is best for a child's development, while others think that it's important for children to go to school. Discuss both views and give your own opinion. So as you can see, it's a pretty standard run-of-the-mill discussion essay. And so as always, first things first, you can either write your main ideas or you can get your supporting ideas. If you prefer writing your introduction first, that's also okay. It depends on what you like. I like having my main ideas. So let's see, main idea 1, main idea 2. Then I'm gonna have supporting ideas, of which you only need 3. So here you need to first figure out what your strong opinion is and your weak opinion is. So I personally favor homeschooling. So that's going to be my second opinion. And the first one will be sending children to school. So what can I say about sending children to school? I don't have to explain anything. It's just a main idea. Keep it simple and short as you can. So going to school may have, may be beneficial. Children. That's it. I mean, it's just a simple sentence. You don't have to explain anything. That's not the main idea's job. That's the supporting idea's job. So keep your sentence short and simple. That's it. You don't. The main idea just has to say, okay, this is what my paragraph is about, that yeah, going to school could be beneficial. That's it. And then we have, however, homeschooling is more likely to result in improved learning outcomes, to be a better choice, or why more likely, I can just say is a better choice for most children, academically, as well as well, extracurricularly is not a word, so you can't use that. Homeschooling is a better choice for most children academically, and otherwise. Oh well, that I don't know, that sounds confusing. Let me rephrase. It's a better choice for most children, in all respects. In most respects, let's not use words like all. You see how I've used most? In for many children. Well, many respects. Most children in many respects. Okay. Now I've got my main ideas, so one thing it's done. Now I just have to add my supporting ideas. Let me make that. Yep. Okay. So, how is going to school good? One thing that people always say, socialization. You get to make friends, you get to learn. Naturally, if you're interacting with people, you learn a lot of skills. You have, special teachers for each subject, right? And of course, standardized learning, where each grade, first grade, second grade, you learn something different, and like it's fixed. There's a fixed, curriculum. The red lines you're seeing, that's not the wrong spelling. With an S, it's British spelling, and with a Z, that's American spelling. So you can choose either one, whatever works for you. So homeschooling is a better choice. Why? Personal attention, and of course, it's a more adapted to a child's needs. Great for those with special needs. I think that kind of covers maybe unique, because let's say you have a child who loves music. Instead of having them like in a school, how often do you have music lessons? Maybe once a week, twice a week? You're not going to create a Mozart from normal school. You know what Mozart's parents did? They had him study music exclusively because they recognized his talent, his father especially, and the whole family just rallied behind him and took him all over Austria, Germany, etc. That kind of thing you're not going to get in school. School is for creating worker bees. So, talents, strengths, let's say that. And it's perfect for people who have learning disabilities, ADHD, things like that, right? Because again, normal schools, they try to offer support, but it can never be as good as being homeschooled. Higher quality learning materials, I would say. Maybe personal attention is kind of the same thing, because obviously, I don't know, higher quality, better learning materials and schedules. Like, not every kid enjoys waking up at 7 a.m. to go to school, right? Maybe your child wakes up at noon. What's wrong with that? That's fine. You can teach them in the way they. And again, school is too regimented. So it's more in sync. I have a lot to say about this topic. I'm actually very passionate about this. So anyway, so we've got our ideas. And they look good. I don't think I need to yeah, the order of the ideas is fine as well. I can just go ahead and write an introduction. So let's say the advent of formal schooling, formal education, has been a significant one for human history. I'm just saying something about schooling, about education. The advent of formal education has been a significant achievement that has massively improved literacy and comprehension across across continents. While sending children to school, it may initially seem like a no-brainer. No-brainer is a bit of a casual term. Maybe you don't want to use that like an obvious step in the child's development. Homeschooling is an alternative that offers a wider range of benefits that should not be overlooked. There we go. I mean, it's obvious, like, oh, my child is 5 years old, 6 years old, whatever. Oh, now they have to go to school. It's like obvious, isn't it? Like, that's what most parents will do. Also, because it helps the parents have some time away from the child. Yeah, let me read my sentence again and see if it's like okay. Okay, I think that's good enough. And how many words is that? That's 52 words. Not too big, not too short. Perfect. Great. Now we have our main idea. So I'm just going to copy the main idea that I already have. Put it over here, and then I'm going to start socialization. One benefit that is, let's see, one major benefit, or maybe I guess you would say one major benefit, but I don't think it's, well, anyway, one benefit that is touted regularly is that children learn socialization. Oops. Okay, one benefit that is, or maybe you can say one regularly touted benefit. Yep, is that children learn socialization and can form peer friendships, which teach them, how to interact with people and also develop their social skills. There we go. That's our idea. And then, of course, in addition, the school environment allows for, I'll put standardized learning first, just a personal choice, not good or bad. Which teach them. Children learn socialization and can also form. Wait. Children learn. I think that No, I'll put it over that. School environment allows for socialization and the form of peer friendships, which teach the school environment teaches children. I haven't used the word children. Okay, children how to interact with people and develop their. Oh, sorry, and also it's like so common nowadays. But and also mean the same thing. So just pick any one. The school environment. I already have that. Um, Additionally, the regimented nature of a school curriculum allows for standardized learning and evaluation of children's skills, which helps to understand, which helps to ensure that they learn certain skills at a certain age or by a certain age. Like by, let's say, 6th grade, you should be able to do fractions, for example. So yeah. And then, of course, you have special teachers. You have a different teacher that teaches you math, geography, etc. For standardized learning and evaluation, which help to ensure. How many words is that? 68 already. Okay. Special teachers for each subject. Now here I could also possibly add another factor that makes school effective, that could make, well, that contributes to the effectiveness of schools is the fact that they have teachers, well, different teachers for each subject, and these teachers must have the right educational background and professional qualifications. And well, okay, let me read it. Another factor that contributes to the effectiveness of schools is the fact that they have different teachers for each subject, and these teachers must have the right educational background, professional qualifications in order to be hired. There we go. So then, let's schools are important, or schools play an important role in the education of children. In the overall, or well, not overall, I'll put that as, okay, schools have an important role to play. Okay. And I also want to say that they constantly have to, undergo training. Must not only have the but they must also engage in regular or periodic training. Yep. There we go. So that is 128 words. Good enough. Then we go on to our next main idea. That over here. And then better learning materials. It goes without saying. I don't want, like, oh, it's obvious, it goes without saying. I don't necessarily want to say that kind of stuff, because you want to avoid such statements. Oh, it's obvious. Well, if it's so obvious, then why are you writing the essay? Think about it. Okay, so what was I saying? Right. Okay, so homeschooling is a better choice for most children in many respects. I think the most crucial factor in one's choice, in a parent's choice, right, to homeschool their child. Most crucial factor in a parent's choice to homeschool their child is the fact that homeschooling allows for, or enables, same thing, allows for a learning environment and a schedule that is more adapted to the child's unique strengths and talents, instead of forcing the child to, learn at a fixed time and learn specific things, to learn specific things at a fixed time. That is more adapted, that is flexible and flexible. Have I already used flexible? No. Good. And this adapted perfectly. Right? And then you also have better learning. Oh no, I think yeah, what I'll do is I'll just change 1, 2, 3, there we go. Okay. Because these two ideas are similar, so we'll keep them there. Okay, so let me see, especially, yeah, I can say this, especially important in the case for children with special needs and or learning disabilities. Schools simply cannot, simply cannot provide an ideal environment for such children. Yet, if they were homeschooled, their parents or private tutors would be able to, personally tailor their learning plans and teaching methods in a way that suits them best. Oops. Yep, there we go. And the last one, better learning materials. Okay, so then we've also got, not only does homeschooling enable a unique learning, but the materials, okay. The materials and tools used in such programs are often of a higher quality and a wider range compared to what is offered in a typical school. There we go. Hence, children who are homeschooled receive an education finely tailored to their needs. There we go. And that paragraph is 167. Okay, looks a little bit big. Maybe I can shorten it, or maybe I can make this one bigger. Doesn't really matter too much. Allows for a learning environment and a schedule that is flexible, that is both flexible and adapted perfectly to the child's unique strengths and talents, instead of forcing two children, forcing them to learn specific things at a fixed time. So for children with special needs or only cannot provide. I'll remove the word simply. Cannot provide an idea for children, yet if they're homeschooled, the parents or parents tutors in a suitable way, or suits them best. Suits them best is a nice phrase, so I don't want to delete that. This homeschooling enables unique learning program. The materials and tools are also often of a much higher quality and a wider range compared to what's offered in a school. Okay. Maybe I'll make this bigger. Yeah. Regimented nature of a school curriculum and also standardized learning and continuous evaluation. Standardized learning and evaluation both are standardized, which helps to ensure that they can learn certain skills by a certain age. That are okay. Well, teachers for each subject, and these teachers must not only have the right education. This one is good enough. I think the first one can. These two can be expanded. The regimented nature of a school curriculum allows for standardized learning and evaluation at a certain age, and are prepared to enter the workforce in their, by the time they graduate high school. There we go. By the time you're 17, 18, basically school is there so you can learn all these basic skills, literacy, numeracy, etc. Now we come to our conclusion, and for the conclusion, you need your main ideas. You're going to refer to them. So we can say in conclusion, it is evident that although formal schooling has its place in society and is an easy choice. Yeah, well, okay, well, I don't want to say that. Has its place in society and has been fairly useful. Educating children at home is a worthy alternative that can often be the best choice for certain children. Yeah, so that's that. And if parents truly want the best type of education for their child, homeschooling is something they ought to try. Don't just depend on the government and what they provide. Okay, so there's our whole essay. First, we've got paragraphs 1 and 2, your introduction right here, body paragraph 1 right here, body paragraph 2 right here, and then the conclusion. So in total, this is 416 words. Not good, not bad. that was a reference to this line from Chernobyl. Anyway, okay, right, so I'll see you in the next video then. But before you leave, don't leave just yet. Listen to me. If you like the video, just like the video and leave a comment down below in case there's something I can do to make these videos better, more useful for you. And don't forget to tune in because we have a lot of videos coming up. We have a lot of videos, older videos as well, so you can check those out as well. That'll help you immensely. So yeah, until the next time, bye.